Tommy, coming to the obviously a draw tonight here at Steel Park. It was a well fought battle really, and nobody really stopped throughout the whole game. As we said, we mentioned Shane Byrne. He was on the mark tonight, wasn't he?
It was. I challenged Shane before the game, are you playing at 60-70%? Because from the sidelines and from what I'm hearing from everybody else, I think that was kind of the general opinion. Challenged him tonight. He's gone out there like the rest of them, and they've put in a tremendous shift. They'll probably be sore in the morning, but that's the levels we've put ourselves to now. They've got to build on that, take it into Saturday, and we go again. But if they give us that week in, week out, then I don't think we'll be too far away.
There's a couple of good chances, of course. First half, that looked like a goal from where we were. Could have been a handball. Referee didn't really have much of a choice, but it was the linesman that made the decision. What was your view?
The boys seemed to think it was handball. Myself and Dave both turned away as it went in, so I think that says it all. We'd beat the goalkeeper. I'd have to have another look at it. I think the referee and the linesman are the ones that got to make the call. They said it wasn't. Like the penalty decision at the end, it wasn't a penalty. We were the better team today. That's the pleasing thing, and that's not as throwing it out there as a 50-50. We were the better team. We played the better football. We battled a lot better as well, which was the most pleasing thing.
There's another very positive thing about having the chance to actually look back at the replay, having the video available to you, because you can actually take positive thought from that to say we should have won that game 2-0.
We should have, but to be honest, we have video, no video. The outcome is still the same. So we can use it to criticise referees. We're not going to do that. We use the video analysis to our benefit for stuff that we can work on. Referee decisions, linesman decisions, that's something that we can't obviously affect. So we use it as a tool for ourselves to obviously improve what we do.
Dave, coming to you, obviously in the middle of the pitch, there was a lot of running around. People do look fit, but again, big decisions made by Paul Walker in the Corby goal. Big hands to stop, certainly 2 shots tonight, and his kicking seems to get better and better every game.
He's a great advert for non-league football. He works really hard at his game. He goes away and we talk about it regularly. We've been working on kicking and doing things quickly. And he's doing it. He's really coming through. He's an exception. I really rate him. I think if there's big clubs looking at him, then they've got to be wondering what they've got to do, because he's a really good lad.
There were quite a few football association clubs here tonight, scouting around looking for players. They could have been looking for Paul Walker, of course, couldn't they?
Yeah, sure, but he's definitely one of the best in this league. There's no question about it. I've been around football for a long time now. I was a goalkeeper myself, and I have a lot of admiration for him. I think technically he's very good. His shot stopping is very good, and his kicking's coming on. People say that shorter or smaller goalkeepers can't compete in league football, but I don't believe that. He's got great feet, and he's fast enough to make up for his height.
Tommy, big trip Saturday down to Frome in Somerset. 4 hours away, good travelling time on the bus, gives you a bit of time with the players there. But of course, looking for a result like we had last season, you got a couple of goals on that occasion. Were you playing Saturday?
I think it'd be a bit harsh on the lads to leave them out, to be honest with you. It'll be same again. The boys they've earned the right to go on and put on the shirt again. They were superb tonight. We go again Saturday. We go down there for 3 points, and like I say, it's now we need to build on what we've just done. We need to kick on. We need to kick the season back on. Joint second in the league. Obviously, goal difference is separating it now, so all the incentives are there. Go and do a job. That's what we'll be telling them.
Congratulations. See you Saturday.
Thanks, Stuart.
Just one more from me, if I can. Your captain was on the pitch today, but he didn't have the armband on. Cleveland Taylor had the armband on. What was the thinking behind that?
Something that we've discussed. Molly's. I just want to get Molly back to doing what Paul Malone does. I think at the minute when things are not going so well for you, I think you need to lean on experience. Cleveland Taylor's the most experienced player in that team. He leads by example, he encourages. That's the reason behind it, to be honest with you. It's nothing against Molly. It was a decision that me and Dave have made over the last few days. Cleves took the armband tonight, and the two of them, to be honest with you, were superb. They were leading, and that's obviously what we need now. It's not about one individual, it's 3, 4, 5, and that's what we've been challenging the boys now. It's not about an armband, it's about how many leaders and people are going to dig in when things aren't going so well for you. How many people want to stand up and be counted and obviously go and fight for the cause.
Just one more as well. I mean, don't want you to try and drag you into anything or anything, but I noticed your reaction when Greg Mills seemed to be wrestled to the ground in the dying stages. Obviously, it would have been a potential winner if it had been given. It looked pretty clear cut from where I was sitting. What was your instant reaction to it?
You probably had a better angle, to be honest with you, from the stand. Obviously, we're the opposite side of the pitch. All we saw was a big diagonal ball, a great first touch for Greg Mills. Obviously, he's drove into the area and then he's been bundled to the floor. Whether or not that's enough contact for the referee, only he can decide. But to be honest with you, your angle from the stand was probably a lot clearer than what me and Dave saw.
Unless he dodged.